Alright guys, welcome back to Ole Idiot Fishing. This is part 2 of our repair video on that Minn Kota Terrova. Like you guys saw in the video last week, we ran into a bit of a problem with that battery meter board. I did show you on there, I found the part for like $8 on trollingmotorparts.com, got it ordered. Man, the shipping was fast. It got here in like 3 days, and now we're ready to put it in. I do have one more surprise for you guys, and a bit of a pro tip to go along with some of the repair stuff you can do. Stick with us, you're going to want to see this. Alright, just a quick recap over the last video. We were working on that Minn Kota Terrova trying to repair a broken battery meter board on the rear control board. That is a huge piece of information to be able to have when you need it. If you don't know how much battery you're consuming, obviously that can be a problem, and you can end up stuck out there like this guy. So, trying to avoid that, we were doing the repair, found that the button on that board was busted. Now we got to fix that. So, like I said, I got a hold of the guys over at trollingmotorparts.com. You saw me do that on the website. And there's our new board with a nice, crisp new button on it. Let's get into putting it on and seeing if this thing works. All right, first order of business, like I said last time, is we want to unplug power, make sure that we stay safe while we're doing this, and then we want to deploy this unit and get it standing straight up so that when we start the teardown, everything comes out a lot easier. Just like last time, 2 bolts this side, 2 bolts this side, 2 panels come off, and we'll get that control board out and get it switched. Shouldn't take any time at all. All right, we got both of our side panels off. If you guys remember, last time I said this one's broken, it needs to be replaced and taken care of. We'll get to that in just a bit. But we're gonna get the side cover off, depress this tab, and the one on the other side, lift straight up. I really only got 2 wires that I gotta worry about for this control board, and that's this black wire here and this red wire right here. And then we'll get that swapped, give her a test, and see how we're looking. Alrighty. Remember, don't force things out, just lift that tab up, and that board will slide right out. Take our new board. Get it placed back in position. Again, we don't want to force stuff, we just want to push until we hear that reassuring click that the board is seated. And then we're going to hook our wires back up and give it a test. There we go, all our connections are made. Get that wire out of the way. Just gonna set that there for now. Give us back power. All right, let's give it a test. Perfect. That tells me exactly what we need. That we got good full batteries ready to rock. Perfect. All right, so that part's done. Now I said I had a bit of a surprise, and I know that when we've got these legacy systems, it's hard to find parts. So when I started looking to see if they had any new side kits for these, I found out that they do not. And that was a little bit depressing, but I did see that they had the new Bluetooth. So 2016 and newer Terrova iPilot side skirt kits. And of course, I looked on Minn Kota's resources out there, and it said, no, you cannot change them over. But I had a sinking feeling, because they looked really, really similar to the originals, that yes, we could. So I took a chance. I bought the Bluetooth kit. It showed up. And we're going to find out together if they fit. So here's what the new covers look like. And they are basically cut exactly the same. They're kind of snazzy looking. They fit right on. They even send you new bolts to go with it. They line right up with the OEM holes on the 2007 to 2016 versions of the Terrova, and they screw right into place. Once you get everything lined up, and man, do they look sharp. When it's all said and done, you got a whole new kit on there, ready to go. We're going to hop in on the other side. I'll show you guys how we get that changed out with this power cable involved. And then we should be all good. All right, so if we're paying attention in here, there's really 3 connections that we need to undo to get this out of the way and back through the side of this case so that we can put the new cover on. We need to undo this connector. And if I remember right, this one's a bit of a bear to undo. So wobble it back and forth a bit as you pull so that you don't wreck anything. And it'll come apart. Then you have a power connector for the red that goes into the board on this side, and the power connector for the black that goes into the board on this side. And then everything should lift right out. And you should be clear. Oh, there we go. And then we got a ground here. Now that we got that all freed up, we should be able to take it and just slide it right back through that case. Take the old one off. And we'll get the new one opened up and put on. All right, reassembly. Take that bundle of wires, go back through the access hole, slide the cable back through, make sure that you have it oriented the right way and park it back. So 3 sides of it will be cut out, the top won't be. Put it back the way it goes, and then reinstall your wires. Take our cap, get it put back in place. There we are. And with that, we have now a fully repaired, ready to rock kit. And we should be good to go. She's working like a charm. Guys, I want to thank you so much for sticking with us for part 1 and part 2 of this repair video. Go ahead and smash that like, smash that subscribe, leave some comments. I want to know what you guys are working on out there, what you guys might have questions on. Let's fix these things together. Give me some hints, give me some tips. I'm open to all of it. Love you guys. Be kind, be honest. Take care of each other out there.